Welcome everyone. Today we'll be doing a guide for the current best method to gain cards in random dice. When done correctly, solar time, or one person using a time support deck and another using a solar damage deck can consistently get to wave 56, amounting to 68 cards in 20 minutes, or about 3.5 cards per minute. So let's jump right in. What are the possible solar timed decks? The solar, or damage side, consists of solar, supplement, joker, switch, and light. Mimic can be substituted for Joker, but it is not recommended and makes the deck much harder to use. The time support side uses Joker, Supplement, Time, and has two slots that have some options. One of these filler dice needs to be a damage dice, which can be Typhoon, Magic Wind, or Gamble. All of these dice work perfectly fine, Typhoon probably being the most consistent, depending on crit damage. The last filler dice is a support dice, for which I'd recommend either Sacrifice or Metastasis. Now that you know about deck compositions, let's jump into some strategy. First, I will talk about the solar side. If you're only interested in the time support side, timestamps will be in the description. One point of clarification, a pip is the same as a dot on the dice, and I'll use them interchangeably. When I speak of the level of the dice, I'm talking about the level that is shown on the bottom of your screen. Solar has the job of getting the optimal setup. You should not worry about upgrading any dice or doing any damage, as the support side should be able to carry you until at least wave 10. The setup you want is one light dice surrounded by 4 solar dice in the orientation shown on the screen. I have found the simplest way to do so is to spawn dice until you have any 5 dice forming a plus somewhere on the screen. Once you have this orientation, you want to use a switch to get the light in the middle and 4 solar dice surrounding it. I like to spawn dice until I have the 4 solar dice and switch them into positions. You can also use Joker on solar to get the 4 solar dice. I like to save at least 1 supplement dice so that I can Joker it and use it on the solar dice. You want to get 4 2-dot or pip solar dice around the 2 pip light dice. After you get this set up, which should be around wave 10, unless you get really unlucky, upgrade solar and light to level 3. Then wait until wave 20. At wave 20, you want to get up to 9 2 pip solar dice. The silence boss is slow, so once you have killed your boss, you want to spawn as many dice as possible to get up to the 9 solar dice. Once you have gotten 9 2 pip dice, you can upgrade solar and light to level 5. After this, you can just relax and wait until the next run. This is why I like solar runs. It is possible to be AFK after wave 22 or so. Now I'm going to talk about the time support side. Time has a harder and more important job. Depending on what damage dice you have can change the strategy. For all of the different dice, once the solar side is set up, or can clear their side before it reaches the middle junction, you can focus on time. One firm rule is to never pass 2 pips before wave 30 unless one of the situations specified later on occurs. For Typhoon, or Magic Wind, you want to have Typhoon level 3 by wave 5 and 3 pips of Typhoon total. By stage 10, you want 5 pips of Typhoon, maybe more depending on your crit damage. I have not run with Magic Wind often, so you have to test out what you need to pass a wave and use your best judgment. For Gamble, you need 3 pips of Gamble to pass wave 5. You do not need to upgrade Gamble at all. To pass wave 10, you need 6 pips of Gamble. Assuming your solar is now set up, what do? You focus on time. Once the solar side is set up, you want to get to 4 2-pip time dice, then upgrade to level 3. Then focus again on getting more 2-pip time dice until you get 6 2-pip times, then upgrade to level 4. Finally, once you get a 7th 2-pip time dice, upgrade to level 5. 7 time dice is the max possible boost when max leveled. You want to have 7 2-pip times level 5 before stage 30. If you do not have 7 time dice and you cannot merge, this is the only situation you should go above 2 pips before stage 30. You want to have as many 2-pip dice as possible for night, even if you have all 7 time dice. This means once you have 7 time dice, you can supplement anything and merge anything else to try and get as many 2-pip time dice as possible. This does not mean you should go above 2 pip. Once the knights spawn, you can relax their first transition and Joker sacrifice if you want. The second transition, your partner is able to hit your knight, so you should Joker all times. Joker time each transition until both knights are dead. After the knights, you can merge above 2 dots to try and get back to 7 time dice. Once you get to 7 time dice, you can get as many time dice as possible to help yourself out, then relax until wave 50. Wave 50 is Leon, who will lower the pip of half your dice. This is where time has to merge like crazy to get back up to 7 2-pip time dice. If you are unable to do so, the run can end here. If you succeed in getting enough time dice, the run will end at wave 56 and you will net yourself 68 tickets. Some tips for time. If you do not have enough 1-pip time dice, you can supplement Jokers to 2 pips. If you do not have enough 1-pip supplements, Joker them to make sure the supplements are more than time. If there are two jokers in a supplement, joker one supplement, and supplement the other joker. This will give one 2-pip joker and one supplement. I hope this helped out. Thanks for watching.